Hello everyone, I hope that you are doing very well. Today we have a really nice theme. It's a party dressing. I can't tell that I'm a party person, but still I think it's nice, especially the Christmas party is something special. So like you're kind of starting a new life and you have some expectations for the new year that it's gonna be better than this year. And I really hope that it's gonna be better than this year, because this year was even worse than the previous year. Everywhere it's more and more crazy. But all of us, we still have expectations and we hope for better. What are we going to discuss today? First, the general things that you need to consider when you're thinking about a party look, the options when you didn't have time or don't have time to buy anything and you need to find something at home. I'm going to tell you what to wear and what not to wear, how to combine the party items and how not to combine party items, because I think it's really important, because you don't want to look outdated, right? We're gonna speak about really nice items like satin, finish, sequins, shimmer, leopard print, fringes, mini dresses, how to combine them with casual clothes if you want to use them later, and also what kind of shoes is better to use and what kind of accessories is better to use. This video is gonna be kind of a full overview of a party dressing for very useful information that you'll be able to use not only this year but next year also, because the trends is changing so quickly, especially for the party. I'm also not gonna talk about the short trends, so don't worry. If you buy something that I recommend during this year, you will be able to use it like next year and in 3 years. Don't worry about that. The first and the most important thing that you need to know is that you have to enjoy the party. It doesn't make sense to go there if you won't be able to enjoy it. You have to be very comfortable. You have to feel yourself confident and also yourself. You don't have to feel like the other person or choose something which is not you. Please choose the outfit that represents yourself. The first thing that you need to consider is a dress code. So there are two types of the events. For example, here you can see the pictures of 1920s. I think they're very cute. It's not really typical to visit really formal events, but sometimes it happens. So in a couple of seconds I'm going to show you what kind of dresses you can wear for a formal event. And then later on we're going to speak a lot about more casual parties, like a cocktail party with your friends or your family or at work or whatever. For a formal party, normally you would need a longer dress. Here you can see some variants that are not too opened or too bright, but still are interesting, nice shapes or nice materials. Some of them they're more expensive, some of them are more on a budget side. I'm going to leave all the links below of all the items that I'm going to show you today. You'll be able to check them out and decide if you like them or not. Overall, I tried to choose the items that have all sizes available, but the things change, so maybe you won't see a couple of dresses available. In this case, if you really like a dress and you want it, please let me know. Maybe I can find you an alternative. So don't hesitate to contact me on Instagram or in the comments below. It's my goal to answer everyone 100%. So if there is a formal event, you want to dress a little bit more, here I chose several gowns. Also, you can wear a suit. This is the picture of Helmut Newton that I wanted to show you. It's a suit which is not too oversized, which is a very good quality suit that keeps it warm. The styling here is also perfect. Her hair is shiny, so I think they even used some lac, maybe something with a very strong fix. You can wear a shirt like that. I think it's a typical men's short, or you can try the other more interesting shade. This one is super nice. It looks very classical and elegant, but also very feminine. If you see something like that, I would definitely recommend you to buy it. Unfortunately, I don't know where to buy this kind of shirt, but you definitely can find a normal men's shirt and you're gonna look perfect. Okay, that's it for the suit. Be careful with the lace, because here, for example, the lace looks really nice and elegant, but there are some dresses that are outdated. There are some dresses that it's better not to buy. For example, this kind of a dress, and it's not even the worst one. Very typical dresses, like a princess dress. These kind of dresses, they look very outdated. This kind of a dress. Oh, here I found the best one. Please never buy this kind of a dress. It's the worst. You have to remember that buying something which is not cheap doesn't mean that this item is a good item. Please look at these dresses and don't buy anything like that. Let me find something else that can be dangerous. Also, this lace one is too visible. It also doesn't look good. In general, the sleeves, which are not like the full sleeves or short sleeves that are made of lace, they don't look good, so be careful. So this is a bad variant. This is a bad variant. I also don't recommend you to buy in Amazon because there are a lot of really bad things that they are selling, very dangerous things. I think that this one even is not very expensive. It's a very good option if you want a nice lace dress. The next one is really amazing. This one is more expensive. This I think is in the middle range. These two are a little bit more opened, but I still think that it's fine. If it's a very formal event, I would maybe add a blazer and that's it. The cutouts are still very popular, especially like the long cutout dresses like these ones. They look very feminine and very elegant. Then you have a couple of shiny dresses. I really like this one. In general, I think that this brand is making very good things, Retrofit. You can find it on many websites. I checked on Revolve, Net-a-Porter, Forward and others. It looks very nice, but also it doesn't look boring. Your self-esteem and your mood is going to depend on if you're comfortable or not. Because if you're wearing something which is too tight or constructed and you're not get used to it, if you're get used, okay, that can be. All the days you're wearing the tight dresses, so you're gonna be fine. But if you're wearing baggy jeans and sweaters and suddenly you're wearing a constructive, very tight dress with high heels, it's not possible to feel comfortable. At least you need to get used to it a couple of days before. For example, this dress, it's a normal sleep dress, which is not too tight. They're styling it not with heels, but with the flat shoes, which I would also recommend. There are lots of variants of shoes and I'm going to show them to you later that you can wear instead of stiletto pumps people were normally using for parties before. The other comfortable variant is wearing a suit, and I also going to show you the other suits later. If you're wearing a suit, especially when it's a suit of a nice material, no one is gonna think that you're underdressed. I was wearing suits quite a lot, especially at work. I also don't really wear heels, just maybe for one picture and that's it. People think that the suits are not comfortable, but if you're wearing a suit which is not tight, which is an oversized suit, it's super comfortable. Normally also the suits are made of a very nice materials. Inside you can have soft materials, so don't hesitate to wear a suit if you're in doubt, like whatever suit you have, especially if you have a bright suit at home, colorful one, it's gonna be a perfect option. Third is a jersey suit. It's also a suit, but it's made from jersey, so it's even more comfortable, and it looks very nice because it's made from a shiny material, but it's still a jersey suit, so it's super comfortable. It's another option for those who don't really like dresses and these typical party outfits. I also took my Raf Simons t-shirt from Vinted that I bought. I can show it to you, it's super cool. It's not really for holidays, but also I wanted to show you how to combine this kind of t-shirts. Normal printed rock t-shirts with the party stuff like feather skirts or satin skirts and something like that. And depending on your location, you may need to bring a jacket or a sweater. So I found several items. For me, they look really nice because you can combine them with whatever. That's why I chose the neutral colors. For example, if you're wearing something in a pastel colors, it's better to choose the light one, and if you're wearing black or something in bright colors, you can choose a black one. For example, this one from TV, it's a satin blazer. It's super versatile and elegant. If you have something like that, you'll be able to use it during a party and also later for the office or just for the normal walk or to meet with your friends. This kind of blazer you could use for whatever you want. This one from TV I love, and here you can see the light version from Theory. It's a very nice quality brand. This blazer is also very elegant. It's an off-white, not the white one, so for me it's much more universal and you'll be able to combine it with a lot of colors. If you're choosing between off-white and white, I would always choose an off-white. And here's the other one from Lulu Studio, also a very nice option. It's more 80s style. Maybe you could see that it has golden buttons. It's less simple than TV one, even the TV one is satin, so it's not like the most simple you could have. But this one is a little bit more like powerful, expensive. And I also chose some sweaters. This one is a basic one. You just can put it on whatever outfit that you have, but also you'll be able to use it later in your casual outfit. Something like that is a perfect option. Also, there is one from KNITWEAR. This one is more a statement sweater because it has print. It's more like a Christmas print, but it's also quite calm and it's not just for Christmas. It looks like a Christmas sweater, but then you can use it with whatever outfit and no one is gonna think that it's a Christmas sweater. It's a nice option if you want something that you're gonna be able to use later. The last version is from Autumn Cashmere. You can see that it's very cozy. You can see that it has this kind of fluffy texture, very soft, and it looks very cute. You also are gonna look very feminine in this kind of item. Also, if you want to mix and match, it's nice to use some beautiful accessories, more statement. You can use big hoops like here, for example. They are more classic, but these hoops, they have a very interesting texture. It's definitely a statement item, but also very classic and very nice. This is one earring from Acne Studios. In general, one earring is something which always looks interesting, more interesting than two earrings. Actually, I don't even have the second one. I just have one hole in my ear and I don't have anything here. It's something that happened in my life and that's why I don't have any other options but just to wear one earring. Now if you want to wear one, you can wear one, it's not a problem. There are a lot of options on the market. A lot of times I just buy two and then if I lose one I have another one, so it's a bonus, like I have two in one. I don't really need them, so I would prefer to buy only one. It also has an accessorize of a coin. Maybe you even can explain to everyone that if you're wearing a coin, it means that you're gonna be rich next year. Why not? I don't know how to pronounce this brand, Adiceri. They have several here. It's this one that I'm showing. It's also one of my favorite things since high school. When I was in high school, I didn't really have many options. I had to go to some music stores because they were selling stuff from musicians. Or also I could use the rings that didn't close, so I could just clip it here. I love all styling that they did. It always looks really nice if you mix and match things and styles, but only if you're mixing the correct items, because sometimes it can look weird and you have to know how to do it. The more you try, the more you can do. Also here I found the gold bangles. I think it's a very nice option. They always look nice during the holidays and also in real life if you wear them with whatever clothes you have. It's a very useful and practical purchase. Also here you can see the one from KNITWEAR. KNITWEAR also have very nice items. It's a little bit expensive, but sometimes it's worth it because this kind of things you can also wear with everything and you can't tell any bad things about the quality of this brand. This ring is very subtle. You can wear it alone or with the other rings together. I really like to combine rings. For example, now I have only two, but like I like to wear 2 or 3 together on one finger. Also, I'm gonna show you one earrings that I have. You remember that feathers is something that always look very party. I also have feather earrings from KNITWEAR. I'm gonna show them to you. This kind of earrings, they can always look nice with feathers. Feathers, they have to be real. If they're not real, whatever you're wearing, if you're wearing a black t-shirt with this kind of earring, you're always gonna look that you're going to the party. Also, these kind of necklaces are very practical. Something with pearls can always work. It really doesn't matter if they are real or not real. Regarding the materials, you can wear whatever you want. There is nothing that, oh, you can wear only gold or you can wear only silver. You can wear both, you can mix them, you can match them, you can wear several, especially if they're on the smaller size. I would wear several ones. It also doesn't matter if they're expensive or not. You can always mix and match expensive and not expensive. Also here you can see the bags. I love KNITWEAR so much. They have amazing accessories and shoes. Later you're gonna see them in my list because this brand is perfect for holidays. So here you can see the bag. I also showed it on Instagram before. These things are very simple and minimalist but interesting. I think the designer of the brand is very talented. And here you have another bag. I also love it. This one, it has beads and also feathers together. It's a clutch. You can also combine it with a lot of things. This one is an expensive one from Saint Laurent. Why did I choose it? I could also choose Chanel, but this one is a little bit cheaper. It has an amazing shape, which is very practical, that you can use for a party and then later for an everyday wear. It also brought us this kind of bags. Working in fashion makes it a little bit too addictive to this kind of things, but I wouldn't buy a new one. I would search in the thrift stores to make sure that it's real, because it's very easy to find a fake one, and they don't want fakes. Now you're gonna see the light bags. My favorites are also from Gaia, especially this one. It's so nice. It's like a big pearl with a handle. I'm not sure that it's very comfortable, but I don't know, maybe yes, because I also had some clutches that I used during Fashion Week in Milan, and they didn't really look comfortable, but actually they were very comfortable. I even could put a bottle of water inside, which was very surprising. Maybe this one is also super comfortable. These ones are more typical, so I would personally choose this one, but these two are also very nice, especially this one. This one is cheaper and it's also very cute. I also chose the simple colors, so you can pair it with something more colorful with your outfit, and also because if they're not so bright, later you'll be able to use them again. That's the bonus, because sometimes if you're using something very colorful, because sometimes when the color is too bright you can get bored too easy. And the last bags, these ones, here you can see two colors, but this one is quite subtle. It's a feather clutch. I really love that it has long feathers. Long feathers always look better and more chic, and this color is a very interesting color. It's not a typical one that the brands use for feather items. Normally it's like pink or blue or maybe white. This one is a shaded green, seems comfortable. Another luxury bag from Loewe. I love Loewe bags, they're so good, the quality is amazing, and also the shapes that they're doing, they're very interesting from one side, and from the other side they are very simple and useful. Both of these bags that I showed you, the expensive ones, you'll be able to wear later in normal life. And here's the clutch from Attico. Attico really loves colors. This clutch doesn't look like too much clutch because of its shape. It's very simple, very architectural, so it's quite easy to create combinations with it. If you like quirky fashion, like a sweater with a reindeer or a skirt with holiday leaves, you can buy them and you can wear them, but be careful, because a lot of times, especially in Amazon and the normal stores that are selling this kind of stuff, the shapes of these items are very bad, so it's really hard to find the things that is gonna look nice. At least if you want to buy something very cheap with deer or Santa Claus, if you want to buy a sweater, choose a big one, like choose XXL. That reduces the chances that it's gonna look outdated. You can also just add red accessories if you want Christmas spirit. I also tried to find something which reminds Christmas, but a little bit more fashionable and stylish. Here are the things. I think that they're very interesting. For example, this Sakai sweater, deconstructive but with the snowflakes and Christmas spirit. It's also not a cheap one, but you will be able to wear it later. It's not just for Christmas and that's it. It looks very unique, especially for a person that is interested in art or architecture. It could be a very nice option. Here is also a very interesting suit. This one is kind of on a budget side. It's not an expensive one, and it's a very interesting option. I would also choose a jacket which is a little bit bigger than your size. It has a little bit of vintage spirit and also a Christmas spirit. If the party is in the countryside, you could perfectly wear this kind of suit and feel comfortable and warm. This sweater from Loewe, I just love it. Actually, this one is a sweater with reindeers. As you can see, there are beautiful reindeers. It's an art sweater. It's so minimalist and stylish and interesting at the same time. It's a little bit expensive, the same as Sakai version, but it's a thing that you can transfer to your kids later. Also, these deers, they just look so cute. These ones are more on the bright side and also not that expensive. I'm more with that version, but it depends on your taste. If you like bright colors, you may go with these ones. They're also very nice. I love this ski sweater. The shape of it is a little bit baggy, but it's very relaxed and very comfortable. This one from Alice and Leah, it looks a little bit like the first one, but more colorful. The good thing is that you don't really need the other statement items. You can just combine these sweaters with jeans or plain trousers. If you don't have anything and it's kind of a formal party, I would recommend you to try the rental services because you just use it once and then return. But if you're going to the friend's party or family party, the items that I'm recommending you, you'll be able to use later, combining them with casual clothes. Now I'm going to show you the specific items, but if you have something in your closet which is similar, you don't need to go shopping, you just need to use the item that you already have. Of course, you can do like you want, but that's the thing that I'm going to recommend you. If you want to feel like a stylish person that likes fashion, please only use one statement item. It's very important to balance this statement item with something more casual and simple, and also to combine different styles and textures. For example, it's better not to combine leather trousers with biker boots because you're gonna look like a biker. Or if you found a very cute dress that looks like from 1920s, don't combine it with a clutch with beads or something like that, because you're gonna look like a clone from 1920s. The leopard is better not to combine with gold because also there are several references that can lead you to the place where you don't want to be. So how do you combine? Do you know Irina Shayk? You could see a very nice improvement lately. For a kind of glamorous party, she was wearing a black satin glove and a skirt with a simple white t-shirt, and we even can't tell how much does the t-shirt cost, and she looks amazing. General hairstyle improved a lot because she's mixing styles. She still looks very sexy, but not as simple as before. She looks much more sophisticated. Here, the leopard trousers she's wearing with a oversized leather or maybe vegan leather shirt and heels, and looks amazing. Very natural but also very chic. Here is the combination of top with feathers and an oversized blazer that you could wear for the office. So it makes a very nice combination because there are things that normally you wouldn't mix and match. With this kind of mixing, you can actually create your own character. And here you can see that the girl has a sequin skirt, very sexy, combining with the grunge t-shirt and sneakers, and also she looks very cute and very sexy. If you're worried about, am I gonna look sexy? Am I gonna look attractive or feminine? Yes, you're gonna look more feminine and more attractive if you're mixing the styles than just simply showing things that everyone already knows. Here you also can see a very sophisticated look, the satin skirt combining with this military shirt. Here, leopard coat combining with leather pants. Actually, in general, leopard and leather, it's a very nice combination. In this case, I would recommend you to avoid heels and to choose flats, loafers or sneakers or whatever, and that looks more casual. And here you can see a very nice option, the zebra shirt combining with this yellow trousers. They have different shade of yellow. It's very interesting, and I think there are cowboy boots, a very interesting look. The feather skirt, belly skirt I would tell, combining with a big sweatshirt and sneakers, also very nice. Okay, I think that we don't have any choice because I need to film it today. Satin is always a nice choice for holidays. It's a statement material by its own. It depends on what kind of garments do you have. You'll be able to pair it with different items, but it's better to choose something simple like a white t-shirt, if it's a satin skirt, or a tank top, or if it's a feather top with a neutral color palazzo trousers. I think it's the best option. Or you can even pair it with jeans as I did, but it's more for a casual outfit. You can even go, it's more like for a family party or a party at home. Also, you can play with different textures. For example, satin with feathers always goes well, or satin with shredded denim, satin with leather, or satin with oversized chunky sweater is always a nice selection. If it's a simple minimal satin garment, especially a black color or a neutral color, it's very easy to pair it with a cardigan or an oversized blazer. Your outfit is always going to look very luxury and elegant. One detail, if you're choosing a satin dress or a skirt, especially if it's tailored, not oversized, you need to think about the underwear. A lot of times, if you're wearing this kind of material, underwear is quite visible. So it's better to choose something without any stitches. I would suggest you to wear shorts or tights underneath. Here you can see the satin dresses. I chose the simple ones. First two options are very elegant, very sophisticated, very minimalist. You can wear them during the party, and also if you're just meeting with friends or your boyfriend in the coffee store. Just add something on the top and you have a perfect casual but very elegant outfit. Both of the sleeve dresses, they are combining with flats, and I think it's a very good idea, not just for a casual outfit, but in general for a party outfit. I also would recommend you something like that. These sandals, they're from leather, so it looks very nice, and I would say expensive because they're so universal. I would recommend you to have at least one dress like that. The scoop, it depends on your taste and your body shape. Both of them are fine, and this one is more feminine, like more playful, but also very nice dress. The color is soft and tender, so if you like something more girly, this is a good option. Shimmer. Shimmer, it can be like sequins, beads, embroidery, or whatever. Everything is good to use when you're going to a party. Here you have some options that I like. I also chose minimal colors. These dresses are still statement items that look nice, but they're not too visible, and you'll be able to use them several times, not only one time. I think that my favorite option is from Envelope 1976. As far as I remember, it's a Korean brand, but I'm not sure. It has a very interesting but minimalistic design. Different shades of metal. You can see gold, silver, yellow, and pink, but very subtle, so you can't see anything vulgar or distracting in this dress. It's just perfect. This one from Heartloom is also very nice. It has only one shoulder and an open leg, but still nothing that is too much. I think the first one, it could go even for black tie. The second one is shorter. I think it's a perfect option for a girl who likes shimmer but prefers something more minimal and elegant. And the last one is from All Saints. This dress looks like a liquid metal, so it also has a visual impact. I really like the texture of this dress and its shape. I think it's very flattering. The next one, feathers. Feathers, they go very, very well with leather, and also simple materials like wool, flannel, strict fabric. That's why if you want to use feathers in your casual looks, you can definitely do it, especially if the feathers are natural color feathers, not like this one, for example, or a pink skirt. So here are the options with feathers. All accessories with feathers, they also look amazing. If you find something like earrings that I had, even a ring or necklace with feathers, it's not a bad idea. Here you can see the variants of two dresses and one top. I really like this dress. It has feathers only on the top and a very nice bodycon shape, but not too tight. I think it's perfect. Also the knee length, it's not too short but still not too long. Something that has an impact because of the feathers but still looks like a perfect black dress. This one is more feminine and more crazy because it has more feathers. The feathers are like everywhere, but the color is neutral. I wouldn't really pair it with diamonds because it's a little bit too boring. With this one I definitely would wear the leather sandals and maybe golden or silver earrings, not the diamond ones. This top is just a perfect top. I remember while working in KNITWEAR, we also had this kind of a top. I'm selling one on Vinted, and it was a super bestseller. When it was out, it was sold instantly. People were getting crazy about it. I definitely would recommend this one. It looks super nice. Fringes always add air to your outfit. Longer fringes you have, better. For my personal taste, of course, it depends on everyone. These are the variants. In the middle, this one is very casual, but the good thing is that later you'll be able to wear it in summer. In this case, for the party, I would choose the sandals or heels, something a little bit less casual to add some degree to this dress. But it's a very good option because you definitely will be able to use it in summer, like normal dress. Also like this one, for example. This one is perfect because it depends on with what you're pairing it. Silver Margiela tabbies. I love them, they're so cute. Now I'm wearing white Margiela tabbies. I want you to see them. It depends on with what you're pairing this item, it's gonna have a different impact. With the sandals or with military boots. And the last one is a very party item. But I also liked it because it's very interesting. It's not just fringes, it also has sequins. When you add two, it adds an impact. For example, here you can see that it's feathers and satin. But the shape of a dress is kind of casual, so it reduces a little bit the party degree. But here, nothing reduces the party degree because the shape is for a party. and also it has fringes, and also it has sequins, and the sequins are like big sequins. If you want something which is like party, this one is a good option. Leopard print and general animal print. I love this picture. It's like so nice. I also wanted to buy me a leopard coat, but I never find the perfect one. There are two options that I want. I want a very long one. There was one model from Stan Studio, but I missed it. So that was like several years ago. And the other one is like a shorter version, like kind of 90s vibe Kate Moss option. But I never can find the one that I like. Here you can see some cat variants and one zebra. All of them, they're very nice, and you'll be able to wear them later, definitely. For example, these two dresses with sneakers, amazing. With sneakers and also a chunky sweater or a blazer, you can even go to the office. This one is very flowy and thin, so it's adding a little bit of sexiness in it. I wouldn't choose the stilettos or the normal pumps with this dress. Anything more architectural or just leather sandals, it could be a better option. The same as this one. This one, they are already pairing it with chunky leather sandals, which for me is a very nice thing. If you don't have, you definitely need ones. It also can be Birkenstock, for example. Whatever slipper dress that you have, even if it's a short one, Birkenstock is a perfect option. There are also some Birkenstock in metal or with glitters. If you don't have any, I would choose brown or black ones, but if you already have a basic one, why not to buy a metal or a shimmery? I also love these trousers. They're so sexy. They flare pants, and also they have slits here, which I love. Also the shape of the pants is very flattering. I think I may consider buying them. When I'm making shopping lists for my clients, a lot of times I can't resist and buy something for myself because it's very inspiring. So if you don't like clothes in animal print, you can try to start with some accessories, like a bag, for example, or shoes. Lately I bought belly flats in Zara in leopard print, and I'm very happy with them. They go with everything, especially leather pants. Of course, it depends on the items and on the situation, but in general, I wouldn't recommend you to combine animal print with something very sexy, like gold or stiletto pumps, to avoid certain associations. Something very neutral, something sporty, something chunky is a much better option. Mini dresses. Some options that I chose for you that I think that you're gonna like. This one from Retrofete. It's also another brand that I love for party. They always have very nice shapes and interesting details. For example, this one, it's so cute. Look at these sequins. I even can't tell that they're sequins. They look like metal fur. It's like a dress from Neanderthal epoch, but in metal. It's amazing, this dress. And so this one I also love. It's also a metal dress. It looks like from 80s. It seems to be that this dress, also as the previous one, they have a very good quality. And I love how they did the print. It's kind of a peacock feather print. The shape of the dress is very flattering. In general, if you are worried about your body, consider wearing this kind of a shape. Your neck is gonna look longer. These sleeves are not too wide and they are perfect, so you don't need to worry about your hands shape. You can choose a mini dress, but if you also don't like to show your legs, you can choose an A-line skirt, and it also could be a very nice version, even with long sleeves and long hem. This one in pink, it's not really my type of a dress, but I still think that it's very cute. I also wouldn't do it that Barbie style. I think that they did it on purpose, this kind of styling. It even was called like Barbie dress. I would wear it with white tabbies, for example, or white leather sandals and a leather bag, not a patent bag with some stones like they did. Because this shape of the dress is very nice. If the dress is straight, also the hem is straight, your body is also gonna look straight. But if the hem is triangle shape, like your body is gonna look more hourglass that everyone wants. Consider trying this kind of shape if you didn't try it yet. The next option is a long dress. Like this one, for example, is a long dress, but I still think that it's a very fiesta dress. Here are the options. I choose something which is like more slinky, more elegant, and these two, they also have a very trendy cutout. Here it has two and here it has one. Also in Retroferete, we already saw one dress from from this brand. It has a very sexy Angelina Jolie sleeve. This one also has it, but this one is more visible, but it's still very sophisticated. Even if it's transparent, it looks very elegant because of the shape of the dress. I think this one is from jersey, but it still looks like a party dress because of its shape and because of the cutouts. They're also pairing it with an print bag, and in this case it's just a perfect pair. It's a simple black dress with cutouts, but still a simple jersey dress, and with an animal print it looks perfect. A small detail which adds a little bit of character. And this one I also love. It's a zebra print dress, very light. I think that's the thing that I like in retrofete. A lot of times they're making this very light, very flowy and airy dresses in which everyone is gonna look like they're butterflies. They don't have any weight. A very light mood. The next variant is a jumpsuit. The jumpsuit is also a very nice option. It can be a more formal one, like a black one, more strict, or it can be a party jumpsuit with sequins or feathers or whatever you like. I think regarding jumpsuit, I would prefer a simple one. That's why you see them here. Also because later you can wear them in the office or when you meet your friends, so it's a very nice thing to have in your wardrobe in general. Here you can see the one from Jonathan Simkhai, a light version, a perfect one, not too oversized, not too tight, and the one from Norma Kamali. It has amazing details. These sleeves, they look very gothic, like she's coming from 13th century. I don't think that you'll be able to wear this one in the office, but still it looks so interesting because of these sleeves and still very elegant. You can also wear it with boots, for example, later. And this one, yes, you can wear to the office. You just need to add a blazer or a nice knitwear jumper or a cardigan. The design of this top is minimalist and doesn't have many details, but the top is unique. It has these strong architectural lines. I would tell that this halter neck top adds a kind of a power woman mood to this jumpsuit. The next thing that you can wear is a suit. All these things that I'm showing you, if you have something in the wardrobe, there is like a long dress or mini dress or a jumpsuit that looks a little bit like I showed you, you can just wear it to the party, no need to buy something new. But if you want something new, here are the options. The suit, in the case of the suit, I would prefer something bright. Of course, if it's not a formal event. If it's a formal event, I would choose smoking or satin suit. But if it's like friends, family, work party, I would choose a bright suit like this one. This one has more calm shade, but still very interesting because of the trousers. As you can see, they also flared trousers with the slits and an oversized blazer, which also has amazing shade. In general, I really like all of these three options. Ludo Studio, it's a classical oversized suit, perfect suit, just like the shape is amazing, very flattering on everyone. Whatever body shape you have, it's gonna look good on you. I can tell if you have a bad day and you think that I don't like my body, everyone can have this kind of a mood. Unfortunately, it's very typical. If you wear this kind of a suit, an oversized suit with white trousers, you always are gonna look nice, always. It doesn't matter what kind of body shape do you have. So this is a perfect suit from Lulu Studio, a very interesting color, not typical color. Everyone is going to pay attention on you if you wear this suit. And the last one from Alex and Olivia is more feminine. It's a little bit less oversized, but still it has a very modern and contemporary shape. It's also a satin suit, which adds a little bit of a party grade to it. The next option is a pyjama. So for example, if at home you have a satin pyjama, it's a perfect option. You can wear it, just pair it with heels and take a nice clutch. In this case, it can be the most party thing that you have. For example, a pearl clutch or feather clutch or sparkled metal, whatever party clutch that you have at home, and a satin pyjama. It can be real pyjama, don't worry about that. Here are the options that I would choose. This one is more typical one and it's just a normal pyjama but with feathers. It became very popular several years ago and it still works amazing. The next one is more special, more oversized, so not for everyone. It also has a very huge collar. Here you can see it's a pyjama but not really a pyjama because it's a velvet suit. It was inspired by Asian culture, I think, even the color. This one should be very, very comfortable and warm, and definitely if you choose it, it could be one of the most interesting party outfits among old people in the party. Very intellectual. Regarding footwear, of course you can do whatever you want, but I would recommend you, if you're wearing a mini dress and a long dress, to pair it with flats, like sandals or boots. It can be cowboy boots. And if you're wearing a midi dress, to pair it with heels, because your body is gonna look longer. Don't worry that your legs are going to look shorter if you are wearing a mini dress without heels. You can see some nice variants. If you don't really wear heels but you want to wear heels, or if you just want to look a little bit more aristocratic, I would choose the block heel, like this one. It's always a good option because it's comfortable and never would look vulgar. Also here you can see the satin belly flats from Margiela. These ones are definitely not for everyone, but for people who really like fashion, it's a very nice option, especially if you didn't like belly flats before, but now you like them. This kind of people like me, these belly flats are perfect. And here, as I already told you, are the perfect block heels. I also chose neutral colors like silver and beige because you can wear them with many outfits. Here you can see the other variant. I chose lots of block heels actually. Well, what can I do if they look nice? Also here you can see some stilettos. These are stilettos that I like. As you can see, they have a different shape. They're not straight, they're on the other angle. A very nice option, and I think that they're more comfortable as far as I can understand, but I don't know. Here you can see the option by Far. They are pink, but they still look very slick. And this one by KNITWEAR I love. I think these are just perfect shoes. They're patent leather shoes, so definitely a good option for the party. But also they have this Mary Jane detail and a pointy nose, which makes them really interesting. And the last options that I found for you, also from KNITWEAR, Kitten Hill. Kitten Hill is also something that I would recommend you to have, not even just for the party, but in general for life, because it's something that looks very elegant and goes with everything. You can pair them with whatever you want. Any dresses, short dresses, long dresses, trousers, jeans. For me, these kind of shoes are the classic pumps for everyone, not the typical ones. I hated them. For me, they just look, if you imagine the typical 2000 office dress with these heels, the worst. I also found these very interesting options for those who like to impress. So you can choose this kind of shoes. The trend appeared a couple of years ago and it's definitely more than alive. You can pair these shoes with the trousers, a dress or a skirt, it doesn't matter. Especially if you have something very simple, perfect. These shoes from Totem I also love. These are satin shoes with kitten heels and this pointy nose. They're versatile and elegant. Okay guys, that's it. There are two options of the next video. One option is to see Zara and Urban Outfitters stores, and the other is how to look expensive. Please let me know what video do you want to see next, and see you soon.